Think about this 4,500 years ago, while the Great Pyramids were rising from the Egyptian sands, another civilization was building cities of the future. A city with a complex grid of streets, two-story houses with their own private bathrooms, and a sanitation system so advanced it wouldn't be matched for thousands of years. These people were masters of urban planning, yet they left behind no grand palaces for kings or lavish temples for their gods. Their greatest triumphs, their beliefs, their entire history are all locked away in a language we still can't read. This is the story of a lost world, a city of ghosts, and the secrets they took to the grave. When archaeologists first stumbled upon the ruins of Mohenjo-Daro in the 1920s, they were absolutely stunned. This wasn't some primitive village. What they found was a masterpiece of civil engineering. The entire city was laid out on a precise grid with main streets wide enough for carts to pass, all intersecting at perfect right angles. That level of organization was simply unheard of for the time. But the real genius was buried right under their feet. It was a citywide network of covered drains, what National Geographic has called the ancient world's best plumbing. Most homes built from standardized bricks had their own bathroom and were connected to this incredible sewage system that channeled waste far away from where people lived. And these weren't simple huts, many were multi story homes built around open courtyards, clearly designed for comfort. At the heart of the city's high ground or citadel stood the Great Bath, a massive brick lined pool sealed with natural tar. It was almost certainly a place for public rituals, showing just how important water and purity were to their culture. So you have this city of geniuses, but who were they? And that brings us to one of the biggest puzzles of all. In ancient Egypt, pharaohs built giant monuments to themselves. In Mesopotamia, kings ruled from sprawling palaces. But in Mohenjo-Daro, archaeologists have found no convincing evidence of a king, a queen, or any kind of powerful ruling class. In fact, the houses are strikingly similar in size, which suggests a society that was surprisingly fair and equal. Instead of royal treasures, we find artifacts that paint a picture of a vibrant society filled with artisans, traders, and farmers. We've discovered beautiful beaded jewelry, intricate seals carved with animals, and even children's toys like tiny cards and terracotta figures. They had games including what might be the world's very first dice. The art they left behind is subtle but incredibly powerful. The famous bronze statue of the dancing girl shows a young woman who is just full of confidence. The priest king sculpture, though we're not sure what it represents, radiates a calm, dignified authority. These were clearly people who valued art and creativity, yet the leaders who guided them are complete phantoms in history. But their deepest secret, the key to unlocking their world, is a code we've been trying to break for a century. Scattered all across the ruins, archaeologists have found thousands of small seals and tablets, each one etched with these elegant symbols. This is the Indus script, and it's one of the last major ancient writing systems in the world that we haven't deciphered. It's a language made up of over 400 unique signs, pictures of animals, people, and all kinds of abstract shapes. But what do they say? We just don't know. The biggest problem is that the inscriptions are incredibly short, usually just 5 or 6 symbols long. That makes it almost impossible for computers or linguists to find any recognizable patterns. And crucially, we've never found a Rosetta Stone, a text that has the Indus script alongside a language we already know. For decades, experts have argued about everything. Is it even a real language or just a system of symbols for trade? If it is a language, is it related to the Dravidian languages still spoken in southern India? The government of Tamil Nadu has even offered a prize of over $1 million to anyone who can finally crack the code. Until someone does, the beliefs, laws, and stories of the people of Mohenjo-Daro remain completely silent. It's a puzzle that has stumped some of the world's greatest minds. What do you think happened to the people of Mohenjo-Daro? Let me know your theories down in the comments. The final mystery is maybe the most haunting of them all. Around 1700 BCE, after nearly 1,000 years of stability, Mohenjo-Daro was abandoned. The civilization went into decline, and this once bustling city fell into ruin. But why? At first, many thought it was a violent invasion, but modern archaeology has found very little evidence of a big battle or massacre. Today, the leading theories point to a much slower, more gradual collapse. It's very possible that climate change shifted the monsoon patterns, disrupting the farms that fed the city's huge population. Others suggest the mighty Indus River itself may have changed its course, either drying up their water supply or causing devastating floods. It was likely a deadly combination of environmental disaster and a breakdown in trade that led the people to simply walk away, leaving their perfectly planned city to be swallowed by the dust. Mohenjo-Daro is such a powerful reminder of how much history can be lost. It's the story of a civilization that was, in so many ways, far ahead of its time, creating ideas in city planning and public health that would disappear for millennia. But without their words, their story feels incomplete. They are a silent chapter in the human story, a city of ghosts whose whispers are locked in a script we can't read. The ruins leave us with a sense of wonder and a final lingering question: what other secrets, what other untold stories still lie buried beneath the sands of time? If you're fascinated by history, mysteries, ancient civilizations, and the hidden secrets of our world, explore my channel. I share captivating short videos that uncover the past, reveal untold stories, and ignite your curiosity about the wonders of humanity.